Navigating through experiences of disrespect can be immensely challenging, often leading to feelings of anger, hurt, and frustration. Such situations may provoke reactions we later regret. However, embracing Stoicism offers a graceful and poised approach to handling disrespect. This time-honored philosophy encourages us to keep our composure and view others' disrespectful behavior as a reflection of their character, rather than allowing it to impact our emotions. By practicing detachment and not letting external events sway us, we can address disrespect with resilience, dignity, and understanding. Over time, the individual who disrespected us might realize their error, even if they don't openly admit it. Following these steps, you can indeed become impervious to their disrespect. Stay strong and focused. I recommend watching this video to the end, as the final lesson is particularly crucial. Lesson 1: Maintain your composure. In situations where you face disrespect, maintaining your composure is crucial. This approach helps prevent the escalation of conflict and allows you to respond constructively, fostering healing and understanding. Recognize that the other person's behavior might stem from their insecurities or misconceptions. By choosing to respond with compassion and empathy, you can help de-escalate the situation and encourage positive change. For instance, if your colleagues criticize your ideas disrespectfully in a meeting, instead of retaliating with anger, you remain composed. Listen to their viewpoints with patience, then articulately reaffirm the strengths of your ideas and clarify your perspective. This approach prevents exacerbating the meeting's tension and facilitates a more productive and less confrontational atmosphere. Your calm demeanor can lead to better understanding and positive dynamics in such exchanges. Lesson 2: Engage in self-reflection. Taking a moment for self-reflection during conflicts is a valuable strategy for resolving disagreements amicably. This process involves assessing your own motives and actions, and understanding how they may have contributed to the situation. Through such introspection, you can pinpoint areas for personal growth and improvement. Moreover, reflecting on your core values can offer guidance in decision-making and actions in situations involving disrespect. For example, consider a scenario where two colleagues, John and Bob, encounter a conflict. John sends Bob a critical email regarding his participation in a recent project. Bob, feeling hurt and angered by this email, can benefit from self-reflection. This process might help him understand his feelings, evaluate his contribution to the project, and determine a constructive way to address the situation. Lesson 3: Pause and resist impulsive reactions. When encountering disrespect, it's often tempting to immediately respond emotionally, potentially leading to escalation. Instead, pausing before reacting allows for clearer thinking and a more composed response. This deliberate pause enables you to control your emotions, consciously accept them, and choose the most appropriate way to address the situation. Such restraint can prevent impulsive reactions, leading to more thoughtful and informed decisions. This practice aligns with Stoic philosophy, which advocates for controlling emotions rather than letting them dictate our actions. For instance, in a corporate setting, if a colleague expresses an opinion that feels disrespectful or contradictory, your initial impulse might be anger. But by applying this principle, you take a moment to breathe and consider the potential repercussions of an angry response. This pause allows for a clearer thought process. Rather than immediately countering the opinion, you continue to listen and then engage in a calm discussion. This approach not only maintains a positive work environment but also empowers you to control your emotions and make more considered decisions in challenging situations. Lesson 4: Embrace forgiveness. Forgiveness is often regarded as a sign of strength, not weakness. It doesn't imply condoning or forgetting someone's disrespectful behavior, but rather involves releasing negative emotions like anger, resentment, and bitterness. By letting go of these feelings, we liberate ourselves from their influence, facilitating healing and forward movement. Forgiveness doesn't mean becoming passive or tolerating mistreatment. It enables us to respond to disrespect with grace and firmness, seeking justice without being consumed by hatred or vengeance. This approach may take time and effort but leads to greater inner peace and the ability to foster stronger, more respectful relationships. For example, if a close friend betrays your trust by revealing a personal secret, Stoic philosophy suggests choosing forgiveness. This doesn't mean accepting the betrayal but involves releasing anger and bitterness. Start by discussing the situation with your friend to understand their perspective. Focus on your inner healing and contemplate rebuilding the relationship based on mutual respect and understanding. Forgiveness frees you from past burdens and focuses your energy on future peace and well-being. In this scenario, forgiving your friend allows you to move beyond anger and cultivate a more serene and harmonious inner state. Lesson 5: Cultivate empathy. Empathy serves as a vital tool in mending strained relationships. By empathizing, we strive to understand situations from others' perspectives, gaining insight into the reasons behind their disrespectful behavior. It's crucial to remember that everyone faces their own struggles and challenges, and often, their actions are a response to underlying pain or confusion. Demonstrating compassion for their misunderstandings allows us to handle the situation with kindness and patience, even if we disagree with their actions. This doesn't mean excusing disrespectful behavior, but rather striving to comprehend its origins and responding with love and understanding. For instance, if a friend behaves disrespectfully towards you, instead of immediately judging them, exercise empathy. Try to view the situation from their perspective, considering their recent personal challenges and stressors. With this understanding, your feelings of hurt may subside, and you can approach them with empathy and support, engaging in open dialogue and offering help while maintaining your boundaries. Empathy is not about tolerating all behaviors but about constructively addressing the situation with care and comprehension. Lesson 6: Prioritize reason over emotion. When faced with disrespect, it's common to feel agitated and angry, but these emotions often escalate the conflict. Instead, focusing on qualities like wisdom and courage allows for a calmer, more rational response. Wisdom helps in devising creative solutions to problems, while courage aids in protecting ourselves and communicating effectively despite fear or anxiety. Practicing these attributes can lead to more productive and satisfying outcomes in challenging situations. For example, in a workplace scenario where a team member fails to complete their task, causing dissatisfaction, an emotional reaction might involve anger or criticism, potentially exacerbating team tension and conflict. Instead, adopt an approach grounded in wisdom and courage. Exhibit wisdom by inquiring and understanding the reasons behind the team member's failure to complete the task. With courage, suggest constructive support and solutions to enable their future effectiveness. This reason, character-based response can alleviate team tension and foster a more cooperative and solution-focused environment. Lesson 7: Incorporate humor and smile. Utilizing humor and smiling are not just expressions of happiness but also effective tools for managing stress and diffusing tense situations. Smiling triggers the brain to release endorphins, hormones that help reduce stress and increase optimism. This can foster a positive outlook in challenging scenarios. Additionally, smiling can ease communication tension, making conversational partners more comfortable and open to sharing opinions or resolving conflicts. This creates a conducive environment for understanding and reconciliation. However, humor and smiling should be employed respectfully and sensitively, particularly in delicate situations or when addressing others' emotions. Humor should never offend or belittle someone's feelings but be used tactfully and appropriately. For example, at a family Christmas gathering where tensions might arise, humor can be a valuable tool to lighten the mood. When you sense an argument brewing, a humorous comment like, "Haven't we argued enough over the years? Let's change the topic to something more joyful," or "Remember our promise not to argue this Christmas," can diffuse tension, eliciting laughter and redirecting focus to the joyous aspects of the gathering. Lesson 8: Practice acceptance. Acceptance is a key element of personal growth and maturity. It involves letting go of unrealistic expectations and comparisons, instead focusing on our own journey and progress. Acceptance means recognizing that while we can't control the actions or reactions of others, we do have control over our own responses and attitudes. By accepting people and circumstances as they are, without judgment or resistance, we cultivate inner peace and happiness, independent of external conditions. This mindset allows us to respond to disrespect with patience and serenity, rather than anger or resentment. For instance, if you're stuck in heavy traffic, instead of feeling angry and resentful, embrace acceptance. Recognize that you can't change the traffic, but you can choose to enjoy your time by listening to your favorite music and using the moment to relax and clear your mind. By accepting the situation without frustration, you can remain calmer and more collected in this challenging circumstance. Lesson 9: Establish clear boundaries. Setting clear boundaries is crucial for self-care and self-respect. It involves being aware of what you are willing to accept in your life and effectively communicating these limits to others. The metaphor of being like a mountain, resilient and steadfast amid challenges, illustrates the importance of maintaining self-determination and self-worth, even in the face of disrespect. Clear boundaries allow us to honor our needs and desires, laying the groundwork for healthy relationships. For example, as a sports enthusiast with regular weekend activities, if a colleague requests your presence at a work meeting during this time, setting boundaries is key. You could start by respectfully explaining your prior commitments to your colleague, then suggest alternative times for the meeting that don't conflict with your plans. By doing so, you assert the value of your personal time and the importance of balancing work and leisure, thereby protecting your leisure time and demonstrating self-respect and a commitment to work-life balance. Lesson 10: Shift your perspective. Adopting a higher and broader perspective enables us to navigate challenging situations with clarity and composure. This means stepping back to see the bigger picture, acknowledging that everything and everyone is subject to change. This shift in viewpoint can prevent us from succumbing to feelings of revenge or anger, allowing us to respond with wisdom and inner peace. It also helps us recognize that material possessions, power, and temporary pleasures are transient and should not be overly prioritized, as they can detract from our ultimate goals and values. For instance, David, overwhelmed by work pressures, adopts this broader perspective. He pauses, takes a deep breath, and looks at the situation from a higher viewpoint. By focusing on the long term rather than just immediate challenges, David realizes that his job is just one aspect of life and that everything eventually changes. This realization brings him calmness and enables him to handle stress with greater wisdom. He shifts his focus from anger and revenge to serenity and inner tranquility, understanding that success and material possessions are fleeting. David then seeks fulfillment in spiritual growth and social interactions, enriching his life. This mindset encourages us to cultivate enduring inner qualities like peace, humility, and wisdom, providing a graceful and composed response to disrespect. By embracing the 10 valuable lessons derived from Stoic philosophy, you can cultivate inner strength and resilience. These principles enable you to address disrespect in a constructive manner, uphold your rights, heal from any harm inflicted, and preserve your dignity and self-respect. It's crucial to understand that developing inner fortitude and resilience demands dedication and effort. This growth process involves confronting personal flaws and limitations, mastering emotional control, forming positive habits, and seeking wisdom from mentors and role models. The benefits of this journey are profound, leading to a life enriched with joy, love, and meaning. So, the next time you face disrespect, remember and apply these 10 lessons. With each day, you'll grow stronger, more insightful, and better prepared for life's challenges. Ultimately, you'll realize your capability to surmount any obstacle, be it internal or external. As Epicurus aptly stated, some things are in our control and others are not. The things in our control are opinion, pursuit, desire, aversion, and, in a word, whatever depends on our will. Thus, take command of your thoughts and actions, and embark on your journey towards inner strength and resilience. If you've watched this video to the end, please leave a comment sharing your insights. Remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel, so I can continue bringing you the enriching lessons of Stoic philosophy every day. Thank you for watching.